to start off. Let's check how is the descent profile for Salvador. Pass, we have only this restriction to cross over 7,000 and 4,000 over UltraWide. To correct the profile here for Phoenix, we need to do two things. First, we're gonna do the procedure over UltraWide. We need to cross, hard cross at 4,000, and then we're gonna reduce to 190 to cross the initial approach fix search. Now that's the next step. Over Logavi Sierra Victor 076, I'm gonna remove this restriction because we will cross this intersection a little bit higher, a little bit lower, and the limit we're gonna make this fix a little bit closer to Togba. From Togba 3 miles to reach 100. I will try to make this at least 13 miles. So Togba, Sierra Victor 076, Sierra Victor 076 minus 10 miles, gonna do 23 miles from Sierra Victor, minus 23. 25 is better. And at this point, I would like to cross this point at 100, below 100, and then we make the limit. Now the limit is below before Togba, and now let's correct the top of descent. Top of descent is 30 miles from Pass. I'm gonna make 10 miles before Pass, minus 10, and with that we are creating a second point. We are on the flight level 360, so this point I want to cross Papa 02 at minus 359, that is 100 feet below the flight level that we are. Let's fly direct to 002. And now we have the top of descent, 20 miles from this fix. We are 36 flight level. Let's remove this one to make it a little better. Detect to Pass. Confirm.
Confirm.
Top of descent is 30 miles from Pass. I want this top of descent to be at 40 miles. Pass. Minus 40. Let's make heading mode. Search. We created its point. Search. On Papa 003, we're gonna cross it at 359. You're gonna ask if you want to descend at this point. Now we are flying the Papa 003. Now we have 10 miles from Pass, a little bit more for the descent space, and also when we cross this point here, we're gonna make sure that we are crossing below 100, so we have 10 miles more for descent here and 10 miles more before the top of descent. That's it, VNAV completed, and let's start our briefing to Salvador. This is VTOL VR? No, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Gustavo Melo, faça pouso no Rio de Janeiro, aqui no Rio. Então, Gustavão, eu vou simplesmente faço operações reais que eu faço no avião real, né? Eu sou piloto real do Airbus, então a operação no Santos Dumont, ela não existe no Airbus, na companhia aérea que eu vou, né? Então por isso que eu acabo não voando aí pra região. Receive messages, ASUS ops, okay. The threats that we have here to Salvador for the briefing. Let's make the procedure first for the performance. Arrival performance, refresh METAR, offline METAR, runway 10. We're gonna use low brakes, we're gonna use lap 3 and idle reverse to runway 10. Landing weight, we are under 5.5, checked, 60.5, 61.5. 61.5. We're gonna use 2,500. We have 2,200, approximately 300 meters for landing distance on Salvador. And the weather means 090 with 11. Performance 090 with 11 knots. Temperature is 25.17. And the minimums for this procedure in Salvador. We're gonna execute the ILS Zulu runway 10. The minimum is 231. 231. And the elevation there is 66. So 1066 for go around procedures. Top of descent reach it. I think we have traffic below us. No problem. I'm gonna descend to 4,000. To the side of descent, out to blue, 040 blue. 1066. Mach. And the briefing for this procedure here in Salvador. We have general aviation, obstacles, birds, and runway incursion. The threats that we have there for Salvador. For general aviation, we have the TCAS blue. For birds, we're gonna use autopilot off to make sure that we can make some turns. Bonjour for USA, keep your good content, man. The first person POV, awesome. Yes. Fly in VR, it's a completely different thing, especially for us that fly in real life. To fly here in VR is almost like do the same thing that we do in real life. So let's go. ACPAS 1 Alpha, the arrival that we're gonna execute, descending into MSA for 2000, and the MORA is 2700. For the procedure, for the approach procedure, we're gonna use ILS X-ray, runway 10, ALS Zulu runway 10, descending until 231 feet. The go around procedure, we're gonna be to climb to 4,000, after fly Sierra Victor 091 over the sea here, start to turn left to make hold, and then return to Salvador. The extra fuel time to alternate Aracaju is 3.9, we have 2,000 kilograms of tankering. Guidance for approach could be ILS with autopilot 1+2, landing flaps will be 3, stop margin is 300 meters. The use of idle reverse, auto brake low, we are planning to leave the runway on Foxtrot. After Foxtrot, the only one hotspot that we have is this one on a Charlie taxiway. We are planning to descend into Alpha Juliet 1, the gate will be 7, or sorry, Alpha Juliet 2 and gate 7. I don't know if we have any NOTAMs here on Salvador. Let's check that out. So Maceió, Aracaju destination alternative for Salvador. Unmanned aircraft. So
display in 90 Hz.
Nothing around taxiway Juliet 2 and Juliet 2 close between 10 and 12 due to my service maintenance. So taxiway Juliet 2 between position 10 and 12 is not on our route. Juliet 2 between 10 and 12. So we're gonna use Juliet 2 to gate 7. The only one observation is taxiway Juliet 2's maximum speed is 8 knots. And that's it for our briefing. If you have anything to add, you are the safety pilots in this operation. You are always welcome to send some information on the chat. We are 26. 78. 88. We have 109 miles. We are on the VNAV profile. Always when you are descending in this aircraft, is always a smart thing to make sure that you are on the profile. Make those calculations to make sure you are not high or too low. Salvador Azul 2674 anunciou descida para o aeronave Zulu da pista 2 da 10. Passando 20 mil pés agora em descida, vai informar quando iniciar o procedimento. Governo Salvador 2674. This one here. E aí, Leonardo, muito bom dia. Como é que tá as coisas? Fuel destination 1 hour 2,210. 120.8 for Salvador, Azul 2674, have a good day. Salvador, good afternoon, good day, good morning, Azul 2674, passing 18,000.
Azul 2674, good morning. Continue descent via the Aqua 1 Alpha arrival, where the ILS will be approach to runway 10 with a time rate transition and departure LE Magaus International.
Roger, Aqua 1 Alpha to LS Zulu runway 10 for Salvador, Azul 2674. Okay, 16,000 feet for descent. We will need 48 miles plus 10, 58. We have 72. We are below the descent target. Thousand feet. We need 39 miles. 49. We have 63. 14 miles for deceleration.
Weather is not currently available for departure LE Magaus International. Arriving and departing runway 10. Weather is not currently available for departure LE Magaus International. Azul 2674, continue descent via the Aqua 1 Alpha arrival, where the ILS will be approach to runway 10 with a time rate transition and departure LE Magaus International.
Sendo 10 mil pés em descida para Salvador, setor norte, o Azul 2674 vai informar quando iniciar o ILS Zulu da pista 0. Cuidando o Azul 2674. 11,000, 333, 43, we have 53. 10 miles more for reduction. completely on the VNAV target. O colega que coordenou Salvador não deu para entender a mensagem. Passing 100.
Tripulação, 10.000 pés.
Sustainment terrain or site. Performance primary high. Sierra Bravo, Sierra Victor, 10 as reference. 11 hash. Speed.
Checked.
E aí, Francisco, bom dia. Acordado essas horas já, cara. I'm playing this, I'm listening to the Real ATC here on the headset. I'm listening in the background to the Real ATC and I'm hearing the same aircraft number, 2674 in real life, that is flying this route today, this morning. Because I'm doing the flight in real life, exactly like in real life. It's funny when you hear the same number that you are hearing the real flight. So set QNH.
QNH cross-checked, passing 9,200. Now.
Checked. Going across these clouds now. Let's start approach checklist.
Burrow reference.
QNH 1017.
QNH 1010 seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
Barrel 231.
Auto brake.
Low.
Approach checklist complete.
Coordenação Salvador, passando agora 6.000 pés em descida pro ILS Zulu, tá passando a proa de desce e vai informar quando estiver ingressando na curta final azul 2674. Não, hoje eu vou chegar lá em Porto Alegre, provavelmente vai ser Salvador Confins Campinas, Campinas Porto Alegre hoje, fazendo Belém Recife. Aí a gente está fazendo a descida até o sul do país hoje. Como a meteorologia tá legal lá em Porto Alegre, então eu tô descendo aos poucos. Oi, Ana.
Cheque de cabine ok. Bom pouso.
Activate approach phase.
Approach phase activated.
Thank you. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Tripulação, preparar para o pouso.
Next altitude 1800. Devo fazer tudo na sequência. Iniciando o ILS Zulu pista 10 Salvador Azul 2674.
Azul 2674, you are 11 nautical miles northwest of departure LiveATC International Airport. Cleared for the ILS approach to runway 10 at departure LiveATC International with the time rate transition.
Clear to ILS Zulu runway 10 Zulu 2674. Glide lock low, capture low, hora para João +2. Vertical speed -300. Glide star, lock star.
Checked.
Go around altitude 3000. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Glide slope.
Checked.
Azul 2674, altimeter not currently available. Contact tower on 118.905. Enjoy your morning.
118.905. Thank you. Speed selected 160. Direção longa final pista 10 Salvador Azul 2674.
Continue ILS to runway 10, call when established on final.
2674, establish on final. 2674, establish on final. Two 674, establish on final.
2674, clear to land runway 10.
Clear to land 10. Manage speed. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speeds checked. Flaps 3.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
ECAR memo.
Landing logbook.
Landing checklist complete.
Brake projection 30.
Space warp in 1/3 of refresh rate.
Passo no AVA, na verdade, Johnny. Azul virtual. Passenger pod 1700. Se eu não faço gravação dos voos, geralmente eu fico fazendo muita zoeira, sabe? Fazendo muita bagunça. Então, como eu tenho essa responsabilidade de estar gravando o voo, então eu fico evitando cortar caminho, fico evitando fazer coisas diferentonas aí da operação normal, né? Então quando eu tô gravando você fica com aquela responsa, né? De putz, tem que fazer certinho. 1000 stable. Autopilot off. Cat 3 single.
Checked.
Cat 1.
Checked.
Flight directors off. Flight directors off.
Flight directors off.
Bird on.
Bird on.
500.
Flight directors legit.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Azul 2674 exit runway when able.
70 knots.
Check. Mono brake.
Auto brake off.
Two 674 request taxi.
Azul 2674 contact Salvador ground on 121.9 for taxi clearance.
12100 for taxi. Two 674 request
Chegamos
taxi.
ao nosso destino. Permaneça com seu cintel afivelado
2674
até
taxi to
retornar
General
para
Aviation parking by
completamente
taxiways
os avisos
Alpha,
luminosos de
Kilo.
afivelar cintel se apaguem.
Alpha
Reativar
Kilo
o
to
aviso
runway,
alarme em
two
níveis
gate
superiores
7
e lembre-se de levar de
2674.
obra seus pertences. A partir de agora,
After
você já
landing
pode usar o
checklist.
seu celular. Observe
Radar
as
and predictive
restrições
wind
dessa
shear
aeronave.
system.
Só fomenta as
After
áreas
landing
permitidas.
checklist completed.
Desejamos que você tenha um dia azul. Até breve.
That's it, guys. Welcome to Salvador. Geralmente quando coloca o trush acontece na mão, embora seja mais trabalhoso, né? Cara, dá mesmo. A gente que já está acostumado a operar, eu prefiro assim, né? O Airbus foi feito completamente pensando na ergonomia e na carga de trabalho dos pilotos. O autotrush funciona super bem, por que eu não vou usar ele, entendeu? Prefiro estar concentrado lá fora, na operação por conta de vento, por conta de chuva, por conta de pássaros, do que ficar aqui, né, brigando, olhando a velocidade, tendo que ficar atento com a velocidade, sendo que o autotrush faz isso de forma espetacular, né? Então nada melhor do que usar a automação já que ela está disponível. Mas quando eu tenho que fazer... Eu gosto muito de fazer visual, né? Que nem esse final de semana, não sei se vocês viram no meu Instagram aí, eu tava fazendo vários visuais aí, né? Fiz visual em Goiânia, fiz visual em Recife. Então quando eu vou fazer visual, geralmente aí sim, auto thrust off, auto parachute off, auto thrust off na barra do vento, eu já faço tudo na mão mesmo. Shutdown 2. Right side.
Clear left side.
Okay, Juliet 2, we have the limitation of 2 knots, 8 knots on this taxiway. Valeu, canal Portugal. Obrigado, irmão. Criação de 45 km táxi, mais de 10 nós. Sim, pelo manual é 10 nós. Lights off.
Checked.
Brake vent on. Clear right side.
Clear left side.
Maintenance, ground services, external power on. Shutdown a gente. Tripulação, por gentileza, cheque de portas.
Tripulação, cheque de portas.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Park brake set.
Engines.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Yellow electrical pump.
Off.
ADC.
Stand by.
Parking checklist completed.
Cabine, ARZOPA.
Oi, Tec, tudo bem?
Tô ótimo. E vocês?
Muito bem, tudo bem.
Sejam bem-vindos. Como tá a máquina?
Não quebramos nada, além do que estava quebrado.
Me passa o remanescente e o óleo.
5,500, we have 18.5, 19 on engine 2.
Beleza, anotado. Vou iniciando o abastecimento com o recomendado, ok?
Combinado.
Qualquer coisa me chama.
Let's see the replay now. Reset, remove, constraint. Let's set the replay. And dismiss. Phoenix. Final stage. Ready. Activate.
Display in 90 Hz.
And let's go outside.
Enable.
Isso com o Arduino também, Johnny. Mesmo princípio. Arduino controla tudo aqui. São dois potenciômetros sensor Hall deslizantes, igual aqueles de mesa de som. É isso que eu uso aqui. Ajuste da manete de potência? Nenhum, cara. Uso tudo default aqui no Phoenix. Vou ver se vai ser Confins ainda, Francisco. Ou vai ser direto Campinas, tem que ver. This is the flight statistics approaching Salvador, and the descent profile that we created to land with the Phoenix. You see that we have a continuous descent, no speed brake needed, everything is smooth as silk. Vai rolar o Salvador Confins agora. A ideia é chegar em Porto Alegre hoje. Salvador Confins, Confins, Campinas, Campinas, Porto Alegre.
Brasília, bom dia, o voo 1396, capitão 200 em atenção para o 360. Subir e manter 360 para o adjuntar voo no 396. Confirmar quando desejado, voo no 396.
Sempre encerra, Francisco, para ter sequência, né? Quando a pessoa vai procurar pelo voo, a gente encerra e faz outro. Já já eu abro mais uma. Eu tô reservando o voo aqui só.
Aqui, ponto 78, voo no 396.
Negative. No chase plane. Só usa as câmeras originais do Flight Simulator mesmo. lembra de uma coisa, Johnny. Menos é mais. Tudo isso que você está vendo de serviço de solo aqui em volta é tudo default do Flight Simulator, cara. Tudo que você já tem disponível. Quanto menos merda você instala, menos problema você tem. Especialmente esse software tal de GSX aí, meu Deus do céu, cara. Um dos piores softwares que existem. Você instala ele no computador, ele tem mais de 8 GB de informação instalada, uma coisa completamente desnecessária.
Bom dia, Logitech C525 em subida para o 380.
Okay guys, finishing this stream now, and we will see you on the next leg to conference. See you in a few minutes. Bye bye.